Good morning and welcome to the Morning Metaphysical Report. Today is February 7th, 2020, and my name is Lysander Xanthus.
And I am the magical voice in the background known as the Kitchen Witch.
So, welcome. Today we are going to be sharing with you the day's astrology, numerology, and other information for you to bring into your spiritual practice today. We are also going to be doing a grounding, healing, and psychic shielding throughout this show. And this is to enable you to continue to heal and develop your energy as you go along your path. So we're actually going to begin with our grounding first. So wherever you are, whatever you are doing, imagine yourself inside of a large bubble. This is your aura. Now imagine at the bottom of this bubble, there is a pipe gently attached that leads deep into the earth. Now imagine your bubble is filled with a dark colored energy. We are going to be draining this energy down into the earth. So we will begin. Imagine or intend this energy draining out of your aura, down the pipe and into the earth. We release all energy that does not belong to us, all energy that is negative and harmful. We release all energy that is not serving our goals, that is not serving our highest good. We release old emotions, patterns, and toxic attachments and relationships at this time. We release these things from every layer of our aura, from every chakra, and from every part of our body. We release, we release. Continue to see the energy drain out. And as the last of it leaves the bottom of your aura, imagine the drain just sealing and disappearing, and know that your aura is sealed and complete. The pipe at the bottom just rolls down away and dissipates. So we have finished grounding. I'm now going to be using this singing bowl in order to stimulate and awaken our energy so that we can take in all the information and healing today. All right, so now let us talk about the astrology for today.
Just want to take a moment to apologize for all of the noise in the background. I'm waiting for the heater to turn off. Our heater is very, very loud in the studio, so I apologize. It's also very, very hot. I'm sitting literally right in front of the vent, so I am kind of roasting at the computer right now. Yay!
If you swing the door behind you, it might block some of it.
Just
All right. So the astrology for today is not a horoscope. It reflects where the planets currently are in position to the zodiac constellation. So it's giving us some insight into the energy in the world right now affecting all of us. So first, the sun is in Aquarius. So what's being highlighted at this time is our relationship, us as individuals and our relationship to our greater community, and what it is we have to share with others, whether it's our time, energy, effort, money, love, attention, etc. Moon is in Cancer, so we are feeling very emotional today.
Feeling a little crabby today?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's what I'm here for.
So we may be feeling a need to be nurtured or for nurturing. So that's something to keep in mind, a need for emotional comfort. Mars is in Sagittarius, so our internal drive is pushing us towards discovering new possibilities for ourselves rather than just accepting things the way that they are. Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto are in Capricorn. Throughout the year, these three planets are going to continue to help us shed what is no longer serving us. Mercury, Venus, and Neptune are in Pisces. So we are feeling very deeply connected to our feelings. And we are seeking depth, sincerity, and deep intuitive truths, not only in our own minds, but in our interactions with others, especially our romantic relationships. And so we need to be aware of any illusions we are holding about ourselves or the people around us or relationships in order to get to that depth. Finally, Uranus is in Taurus. Uranus in Taurus is here to make our comfort zone very uncomfortable and urge us to change any long-standing habits we may have. So those are the planets, today's aspects. So later on today, the moon will be moving into Leo and Venus is moving into Aries.
Oh, man.
Things are about to go from emotional to very passionate, or maybe just angry.
Go get spicy.
Yes. So could be passionate, could just be spiteful. We will see.
Yeah.
The moon is in opposition with Saturn and Pluto. So our feelings, we may be clinging onto things that need to be shed. And the moon is in trine with Venus after both of them have moved into their other sign. So get ready to feel very passionate and aggressive later in the day. And then the moon is squared with Uranus. So we may feel a sudden need to change things in a very big way. So this is astrology for today. Sounds like there is an interesting shift about midday energetically.
So halfway through the day, prepare for a little spice up your life. I was like seriously resisting the urge to bust into Spice Girls just then. You're welcome, everyone. I didn't do it.
So then what was that little bit? I think
It was like the beginning of going into Spice Up Your Life and then deciding I really shouldn't. I'm one of those people, I start a song and I'm going to be sitting here in the background singing it the whole rest of the stream.
All right.
I'll spare you all.
Well, I suppose we will move into the numerology then.
Woohoo!
Today is a 7-day. Today is a day to commune with spirit. Light a candle and take a moment to sit in silence. Reach out to your ancestors, your guides, or your inner self. It is a day to seek guidance to put you on your path. If you can't find the time to settle or the place of mind, reach out to a trusted spiritual advisor to help you write your path. The numerology is channeled by the Kitchen Witch. And of course, the numerological day is calculated from the day number alone. So
that's right.
Alrighty, so next is
our crystal healing.
Our crystal healing of the day.
And we've got a whole fancy mala worth of our crystal of the day today.
So this is actually a crystal of the day, and it is called howlite. It's a lovely white stone with black veins running through it. Sometimes it is dyed, but its natural color is white and black. And we are being eclipsed by it.
Partial eclipse of Eresh, everyone.
So let me tell you about the qualities of howlite.
No.
Or hush if you're going to get in the window.
No window.
Howlite strengthens memory and stimulates desire for knowledge. It teaches patience and helps to eliminate rage, pain, and stress. A calming stone, howlite calms communication, facilitates awareness, and encourages emotional expression. Howlite balances calcium levels in the body. So, my experience with howlite is that it is indeed a very calming stone, and not only does it help with rage and angry feelings, it also assists in sleep. If one has nightmares or night terrors, howlite is a crystal I found a lot of use in. However, you are going to experience the energy of this crystal for yourself. So if you'd like to receive this healing energy, just allow yourself to connect with the crystal. After grounding, it's very important to replenish your energy. So I am going to begin the healing now. Channeling the energy of this crystal to you in a white light that goes through all the layers of your energy. This concludes our mini healing with howlite. So take a moment to sit in this energy. We are now going to move into our affirmation for the day. So the affirmation is an original affirmation by the Kitchen Witch. And this was channeled as well with the energy of the day in mind. I'm going to say the affirmation to you at first so that you can take in the words, and then we will say it a few times together. My power is the product of innumerable lifetimes past. My soul is alight with the history of my ancestors. An eternity of wisdom is within me. So now we will say it together 3 times. My power is the product of innumerable lifetimes past. My soul is alight with the history of my ancestors. An eternity of wisdom is within me. My power is the product of innumerable lifetimes past. My soul is alight with the history of my ancestors. and eternity of wisdom is within me. My power is the product of innumerable lifetimes past. My soul is a light with the history of my ancestors, and eternity of wisdom is within me. All right. I invite you to take this affirmation forward with you in your day. This concludes our affirmation.
Highly recommend that you use that affirmation in sitting and reaching out to spirit today. The affirmations are always written with the numerology in mind, and with today being such a spiritual day, I wanted to write something that was going to greater connect us to our power, our history, and of course, our selves. Hi, Arash. Just attacked my camera, little Bobo. She's just like, I don't know what you're talking about. Look at my ears, everybody. Look at my ears, everybody. We don't even get your cute face. We just get your ear. Look at this. Look at this. Hashtag more cats.
Okay. Least you could do is show your lovely face to everyone.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I need to like staple the camera to the table so she can't knock it around so much. All right. All that cat shenanigan aside, time for the magic tip of the day.
It is time for that. All right, so today's magic tip for today is protect your spell work. Now, what I mean by this is that, so you've done a spell or ritual, and you need to defend the energy of it, especially if it's an ongoing spell, like a lot of candle spells last a few hours or even days. And if you live with other people, their energy can affect your spell work and go into it and change the result, as well as, depending on the spell you're doing, any spirits or forces around you in the home that are around the people or situations you're trying to affect can also affect your spell work, as well as the other people's will, energy, and intentions, whether they're conscious of it or not. So if you find that magic's difficult for you, it may be these interfering forces. So some simple ways to protect it are putting a line of salt around your craft or whatever has been done, lighting additional white candles around it, leaving little dishes of water around it, using herbs, or instilling an additional layer to your spell work that's intended to protect and seal the work. Also, you can do this energetically by putting energy around it as a shield, just like you would shield yourself. So that's the magic tip for today.
Fantastic. Another great way to protect your spells, and I've only tried this once, is actually coffee beans.
Yeah.
You can use ground coffee beans the way you would salt. You create a border with it. It is actually protective, but it's also abundance affirming. So if you're doing a money spell, for instance, mixing coffee grounds and salt together for that protective border will give you a boost to your spell work while protecting it as an additional layer. Just a little kitchen witch tip.
That's an excellent addition. So just add that extra layer to your spells.
All right, you know what time it is.
For card reading.
It's everybody's favorite time. It is the card reading of the day.
All right.
Fix this guy. Sorry. Ooh, there we go.
So this is a collective reading I will be doing for you all to give you insight and guidance into your day ahead. You may find that you resonate with all of the reading or just aspects of it.
All right.
So I'm going to take a moment to choose a deck.
All right, everybody. Which deck is it going to be today? Let's see. This is always the most exciting part of the stream. We never know which deck is going to be. Will it be red? Will it be blue?
I'm
Will it be red? Will
I'm
it be
feeling
blue?
blue.
Will it be red? It will be blue. There we go. Today's tarot reading will be done from the Nicoletta Ciccole Tarot. And again, this is a collective reading to give you a little extra insight and guidance on your path today.
So what do the cards have to say to us today? Oh, all right then.
They've got words for everybody. My goodness.
So 5 cards. So 5 of discs. Here. I can move her.
All right, so let's go ahead and start.
So this first card is 5 of discs. And this card pertains to loneliness and heartache and having emotional difficulty, and that it's difficult to see one's way out of the darkness when one is alone. So it's just turning to others for advice and guidance, which actually came up earlier today in the numerology. So don't do it alone. Don't be alone.
Oh, honey bear, what's the matter?
Sweetie. Yes, I'm reading cards. Do you want to say hello to everybody? So that is that card. Settle down, honey bun. Oh.
We're inundated with cats today.
So this is strength. It suggests that, oh, she's sitting in my lap. That good will conquer evil. But there's no compromising with evil, and you need to stay firm.
Sorry, guys. Arash is literally laying her head on the tarot cards. Katniss is talking over everybody. It's just too funny. I'm so sorry.
She has an opinion about this card reading.
Okay, try to get it out.
Here, I can hold it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Just.
So this is strength. You need to be firm in your position. You will need to be willful to make it forward out of this dark place that was mentioned in this card. So don't do it alone. Yes, that's right, my love. That's right. This is the Fool. Yeah. So Katniss says that you need to be true to your heart and follow your heart. So this is very similar to the Strength card, where you need to really stay firm and not compromise against your integrity. And in this way, you will find your movement forward again. So that is actually a cohesive image, cats and laughter aside. Isn't it, my love? Yes. So it's hard to see your way out of the darkness when you're alone. So find help.
Move the cards that way. Arash is blocking you. There you go.
This is, don't compromise on your integrity. Be willful, strong of purpose and focus, and follow your heart and be true to yourself. And that will help you move forward.
Okay.
Now, there are 2 more cards.
Yes, there are.
So this is the 7 of discs. It takes time to build something excellent. So persevere, plan ahead, be diligent. So creating something excellent takes time. So I feel like this is kind of continuing on prior vein. So once you got all that other stuff figured out, be sure to stay focused, take your time, and really make something great.
Be excellent.
Yes, that's right. This is the Ace of Discs. So this card talked about new things manifesting, coming to fruition, things that were only imagined before being now possible. So our tummy feels okay.
Okay, she's just fussing then.
No, don't leave me. Don't leave me. I love you. I'm sorry. I was making sure you're okay. Okay. So that is what that card means. So if you do all these other things, then things will start happening and coming into being for you.
All right. Try to summarize one more time just so that we get it.
So one more time, because cats are extremely cute and distracting today. Yes. So loneliness makes it hard to see your way out of the darkness and the sadness. So seek help, seek advice and guidance and support. Hold true to your personal integrity. Don't compromise. Focus and you will get forward. Follow your heart, be true to yourself, and you will be able to make progress forward again. Take the time to create something excellent, to plan ahead, be diligent, pay attention to details. And this will allow new things to manifest in your life and for real change to occur. So that is today's card reading. If you would like to follow up on anything that came up for you during this reading, I do offer private readings through my Facebook page and my website, lysanderclairvoyant.com.
Also, tune in later today for a free reading stream. More details about that in just a minute. All right, everybody, it's now time for my favorite time of day. It's the question of the day, where we hear from all of you on a topic usually related to the numerology, in which today it is. So, the question of the day today is, how do you speak to spirit? Sorry. Rob Young's watching. How do you speak to spirit, everybody? Lysander, give us an example of how you speak to spirit.
Well, as usual, my answers will probably be more literal and straightforward than not. So when I speak to spirit, I center myself, which is just a way of saying I take a moment to be still internally, draw my attention to a single point and kind of feel out around me. So spirit generally, like the universe, just kind of like exist and feel the energy around me and allow impressions or words or feelings to come to me. I do use tarot cards when I read for myself. Having that tangible object helps me be objective. If I'm speaking to literal spirits, then it's rather like having a conversation in your mind. Mm-hmm. So, pretty straightforward.
Definitely. Krista says, I close my eyes and tune in. I ask the universe and receive an answer. Fantastic. Let's see. Valkyrie says, if I am initiating, I'll center myself and just be. Oftentimes, it's the best way to reach out to spirit is to just be silent for a minute. Yes. Joe says, I just talk. Darn right. You just kind of start talking and see what everybody has to say, right? Well, I, for example, speak to spirit in a number of different ways, but predominantly I speak to spirit through my spirit guardian. His name is Caleb, and he is my protector.
Man, he is so awesome. You guys are missing out on some prime banter.
He likes to antagonize me. But usually when I want to speak to spirit, because I am gifted to the degree that I am, spirit speaks to me a little too loudly. So I like to communicate through my spirit guides so that I'm not necessarily getting the full brunt of what's being said. It's a little much at times. So he's there to communicate on my behalf and to help me in what I do, which is kind of an interesting, kind of different perspective on that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anybody else want to share their answer for the question of the day? Our dragon master, our mind, body, spirit master, who will eventually be joining our show, his name is Alex, and he gave me his answer. I'm not sure how to explain it. He growls, and the universe growls back.
Well, but he is a dragon.
He is a dragon. He is a dragon spirit. So
more primal spirituality.
Yes,
talking
very
to
primal.
the earth, like dirt in your hand.
Yes. Just to again give an alternative perspective. Sitting in silence is a very classic and very useful way of communicating, but I've heard a lot of really interesting forms of communication.
So that's an important point. Just if you have problems being still or silent, don't feel like that means you can't connect to spirit or you can't tune in. Everyone has their own different way.
Absolutely. You just haven't figured out your way yet.
Right.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for sharing. We appreciate all of your comments and all of your sharing. Now, before we move into our credits, we're going to talk briefly about, there it is, the hashtag More Cats mug. Since you guys saw so much cat today and heard so much cat today, just a quick reminder, we're not going to get into details. We do have a Morning Metaphysical Report mug. There's the hashtag More Cat mugs and the Joyous mug. And the Joyous mug is a sigil that was channeled for all of you to help bring you all kinds of awesomeness as you drink your coffee every morning.
Oh, it's okay.
So,
she's excited too.
I know, Katniss is really, really excited about this mug. Okay. So just a quick reminder, for anyone that's interested in checking out these mugs, you can go to lysanderclairvoyant.com to get one today. Woohoo! That's it. We're keeping it brief. I'm going to stop plugging that soon. I'm just excited because I did all the artwork. All right.
She did.
The Morning Metaphysical Report is made possible by viewers like you. Thank you. No, really. Without you guys, we would not be able to make this stream possible.
Yes. So our patrons are on screen now. Thank you. If you would like to learn more about us, how we would like to grow MMR with further support, and how you can become further immersed in the community, please visit our webpage at patreon.com/morningmetaphysicalreport. If you ever miss any of the reports, they're all posted there as well.
Yep.
Or for some crazy reason you'd like to binge through the whole series.
If for some, like if you want to write down the affirmations, learn about crystals, it's a great way to learn a bunch of interesting information. Just binge watch the Morning Metaphysical Report. Oh yeah. I don't think anyone's going to do that though. That's kind of crazy.
If you would like to continue seeing this, please be sure to like, follow, or subscribe to my pager channel or the MMR pager channel. Oh, honey. Yeah.
She's being fussy boots because I've been injured this week and I'm not in bed right now and she's worried. In case everybody was wondering.
Our cats heard.
We have cats that are very attuned, and when I am sick or in pain, they are very demanding about me being in bed. So, that's what all the fuss has been this morning. They're being clingy.
Arishka, go. Come here, sweetie.
So,
They're really upset.
You guys are getting a lot of cats today. Thank you all so much for joining us. It's a delight to have you. I'm gonna go take care of cats and let Lysander finish you guys out today with the protection of the day. All right,
You guys.
I know.
All right, so I'm going to be casting a psychic protection for you all. You can also try giving them more food.
Yep.
Okay. They definitely have a way of letting us know what they need. Anyway, psychic protection is an important thing to do each day. She came back in here. Because it prevents you from picking up additional negativity and attachments. And so your healing work goes a bit further. Yes. If you would like to receive this, just allow yourself to receive the protection. So I will be casting this around you all now.
What crystals do you want? Yeah? Okay. We'll figure that out in a minute then.
All right. And finally, we will be setting an intention for our day. So I invite you to set an intention for yourself now, or to accept my intention for you. We are the creators of our reality, so this is a good way to engage that power each day. Today brings us peace, calm, and centeredness. We connect to ourselves, we connect to all that is, to find the guidance and answers that we need. We are open to guidance, abundance, love, good experiences, and good company today. Today, the universe will bring you an answer you need, even if it's not an answer that you knew you were looking for. We are grateful. Thank you, and so it is.
And so it is. Thanks again, ladies and gentlemen, so much for joining us today. If you missed any part of the Morning Metaphysical Report, you can always re-watch it to get all the fun facts for the day. And, of course, like, follow, and subscribe for more stuff like this. Also join us later today, 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, for a live stream featuring Lysander doing free readings. Probably in the topic of love and romance. Check it out. Have a beautiful day, everybody.